Welcome back to Soap Family. It's Blake here, and I'm about to talk about some big changes that's bound to happen in Days of Our Lives and other soap operas, and we're going to talk about them today. The confusing drama between Tate and Holly, some passionate stunners between Chad and Kat, and the departure of Alex Ann Hopkins as Joy Wesley. So, are you ready for what's happening next? Part 1. Alex Ann Hopkins' departure from Days of Our Lives. Okay, first things first. Joy Wesley's stint as Alex Ann Hopkins has come to an end. And I must say, I was not expecting this to happen so quickly. How come we hardly had an opportunity to get to know Joy as an adult, and now she's already dead? Why is it happening? The plot of Joy's narrative was absolutely captivating. Because she is the daughter of Nancy and Craig, there is a wealth of family history to draw upon. Rather, we got this brief storyline where she goes to Body and Soul for an audition, meets Alex Kyriakis, and then suddenly leaves. That cliffhanger, too, must be remembered. Joy has decided to keep the news of her pregnancy from Alex and their child a secret. Oh, soap opera heavens, this is the stuff of drama dreams. Is it expected that we would only remain seated till a surprise return occurs 1 year from now? The performance by Alex Ann Hopkins was superb, I must admit. She was a breath of fresh air for the series, and I wish she had stayed around for more. Where do you stand, though? Were you disappointed that her plot was cut short, or did you think this was an abrupt ending? Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section below. Section 2, are Chad and Kat growing closer? Now, we may talk about a possible new love. Interest in Salem. You read it correctly, Chad and Kat. Kat Green and Chad have been seen together quite a bit recently. Now they're drawing near due to a food spill and a baseball game. The only place where food getting all over you can be turned into a passionate moment is in soap operas, I swear. At this point, my emotions are all over the place. Chad is making progress in his life, and after all he's been through, he deserves to be happy. That much is clear to me. On the flip side, the name is Abigail. Yes, I am aware that she has left, but that doesn't make it any less painful. It's not easy to simply accept that Chad has fallen in love with someone else. However, we can take a step back and see that Kat is really making a difference in Chad's life. I hope this relationship is treated with care and not rushed if it is going to blossom, for the simple reason that another fleeting soap opera romance that fizzles out is the last thing society needs. In that case, share your opinions with me. Would Chad be better off being single for a while if he dated Kat, or are they a good match? More than friends? Asks Tate and Holly in the third segment. Then we can move on to the topic of the young couple that is making waves, Tate Black and Holly Jonas. Something always seems to get in the way of these two, even though they're obviously attracted to each other. Another one of those enigmatic phone calls. Here, I have a few assumptions. Doug could be calling Holly to report that Melinda was found in possession of the stolen necklace. This would be the first red flag. Will Holly end herself? In even more danger if this happens, nothing ever remains simple in Salem, is it ever? On the other hand, is Tate and Holly being set up for yet another setback in their never-ending drama? To be honest, I'm beginning to cheer for these two. Their chemistry is new and exciting, and Days of Our Lives could really use some youthful romance, am I right? Will they ever have their chance, or are we only being led on in a continuous loop of almost butts? Attention all soap opera fans who love to see comebacks. Salem is welcoming back some old faces. Actors Colton Little and Christopher Sean are both, returning to their roles as Paul Narita and Andrew Donovan, respectively. Whether you enjoy it or not, I find it really delightful when the show reintroduces familiar faces and seamlessly incorporates them into ongoing plots. What I want to know is if these cameos indicate a larger plot change. Will the power structure in Salem soon undergo a dramatic change? Is this a brief reminiscence session before they vanish forever? Simply said, there are occasions when characters appear for a few episodes and then, bam, they're no longer there. And lastly, let's discuss Heather Tom's forthcoming special episode of The Bold and the Beautiful before we end. She's doing triple duty as an actress, director, and writer. Quite an accomplishment. As a unique way to celebrate Women's History Month, it will center on the bond between mothers and daughters. Soap episodes with such a human touch are rare, and I'm loving it. Thank you for joining us today. Please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon.